get benefit from the water, right? Okay, we're live on Facebook. So when they get benefit, before I pass it back to Sam, when they get benefit from the water, what do you think they'll do? When you send them a video, now I have my own demo video on YouTube. Now when they get a benefit, oh my God, it feels so good. And when you send them a demo video, they are more likely to watch the video and complete the video because they want to find out, how is this water making me feel this way? So the interest is there, much higher than them not drinking the water. So that's one tip I can give to you guys. Start doing it, and I hope it helps you, and I hope you can sell more machines 2021. All right, so Sam, back to you. We're live on Facebook.
All right, okay. Welcome everybody. Hi there, this is Sam Seah here from Kuala Lumpur. Welcome to our weekly Kangen Distributors meeting. All right, today we have 682-2, Mr. Key from Brunei. Our first speaker from Brunei, and this guy really knows his stuff so well, and it is such a privilege that we have him today because his subject is alkalinity and antioxidation, and I didn't know the importance of these two things until I really had the chance to talk to him, and Key has really got a team growing in China, and this guy, he sold about slightly over 4,000 machines under his belt. So let's all give a big hand to Key. Key, are you there, Key? Let's all give a big hand to Key. Jack Key. There you are, Jack. Over to you. Now we can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Now we can.
Okay, Sam, yes. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Sam, for inviting me to Zoom.
Yep, go on.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay, yep. So I'm Key from Brunei. I've been drinking this water for about, I started drinking this water 2013. Where a Malaysian distributor come to Brunei, and I just saw the water, and my friend just pursued me to buy, so I buy it. But at that time, I don't really serious about the water, so it took me more than a year. Then really, I really cannot live without this water. So because I'm doing some toys, involved in some toy business in Brunei, I have to travel to China probably once a month. So in about 2014, I have to bring the whole machine to China. Without this water, I cannot survive. So from that on, as what Sam said, I have sold about 4,000 to 5,000 machines, I think, around that. Yeah, which I cannot imagine how it sold. Okay, that's a very short history from me. And Sam, carry on.
Yeah. So Key, so rather than making this a question and answers, right? So we'd like to hear from you as to the nature of this product. Why acidity, why alkalinity and antioxidation is so important for all of us.
Okay, thanks, Sam. I believe many of us come to know about Kangen water without any chemistry background. So do I. So it takes me a lot of time to really answer the question, what is alkalinity and what is antioxidant, until I know a little bit more. And a few days ago, Sam just texted me, is it 11.5 is better oxidation, antioxidation? I say yes, definitely. 8.5 is more antioxidant than 9.5 is more antioxidant than 8.5. So 11.5 is more antioxidant than 9.5. So that's for sure. And what Sahih said is correct. Actually, 11.5 is it will kill you. It won't kill you. So why the company stop us from drinking 11.5? I think to me, I think it's because okay, if you wrapping the running water of 11.5, so for maybe a few minutes, you can feel that you can feel slippery. Why slippery? Because it will dissolve your skin, you know. So after rubbing for five minutes, probably your thumbprint is also gone. So you go to the immigration, you cannot print your thumbprint anymore. So I believe the water is because it will affect on your esophagus, some mucus, even your stomach membrane, or even the slight effect on that. That's why the company don't allow us to drink. But it's always benefit and risk. So if your body is not in good health, probably you get more benefit, a lot more benefit, than you can risk your esophagus, this and that. So you charge yourself. To me, definitely 11.5 is much stronger, much more antioxidant than 9.5, and 9.5 is more antioxidant than 8.5. Definitely, that's for sure. So we just go straight to the point that what is alkaline, what is alkalinity, and what is antioxidant. To me, after I digging for a few years, of course, I did get some benefit, and I start to more look into this water. What is the best water in the world? So to me, the best water in the world is a mountain water. It's a glacier water. It's a newborn water. Where we compare all the water. We are comparing this water in a city compared to newborn water. Just like we are comparing ourselves to a newborn baby. You're 10 years old, you're 10 years elder than a newborn baby. So what is newborn water? Newborn water means it has definitely a small cluster, because it's a newborn small cluster. Why it become big cluster? Because water has a polar molecule, so they have a negative charge and positive charge. So if you join together, if you stay there for long, so it will attack each other. So when the water coming down from the mountain, go to the river, go to the pond, it will mix together. It becomes big cluster. So big cluster means it will lose out some of the property of penetration, ability to dissolve, So to us, when you lose some penetration, to lose some dissolve ability, it will lose ability to detox ourselves, to detox our body. So you find that the water in the city, they are big cluster, but the mountain, they are small cluster water. So on top of that, all the water in the mountain, they have small cluster, they have everything dissolved in the water because they are newborn. So they have dissolved oxygen, they have a dissolved hydrogen, and because their penetration ability is so high that it can dissolve the minerals in it. So in scientific, if the water have everything dissolved in it, it's called ion. It's called ionized water. So Kangen water is ionized water. That's why we call it. Our machine is called ionizer. Okay. So what is alkaline water? A very good example for alkaline water is the bottled mineral water. So it is under the ground. Where does the mineral water come from? It's under the ground. So now we can see one is the top of the mountain water and one is under the ground water. So you can see now the difference between Kangen water and mineral water is the mineral water do not have small cluster, they have bigger cluster because it's far from the newborn water. The second thing is it do not have the antioxidant because along from the mountain, it goes down, it loses some dissolved oxygen, it loses out some dissolved hydrogen. So it becomes less and less antioxidant. So at the end, maybe it does not contain antioxidant. So the difference between Kangen water and mineral water is, it is because small cluster and the mineral water is big cluster. So alkaline water do not have antioxidant. So Kangen water has antioxidant. So these are the two big difference. So the next question is, some customers said, some prospects said, I think your 9.5 is too alkaline. Some doctors say that taking too alkaline is not good. So I always ask them, do you really know what is alkaline? Okay, do you know what is alkaline battery? You talk about alkaline. Do you know what is alkaline battery? alkaline battery gives you more electric current. Do you know what is electric current? Electric current is a flow of electron. Do you know what's electron? See, our body made out of multi-millions of cells, body cells. The body cells, what makes the body cells? They also make from multi-million of molecule and atom and electron. So all the body transaction, all the body reaction, all the body chemical reaction is in between electron and atoms. So, okay, for example, if you're losing some weight, you're doing exercise, you're losing some weight. So you can feel that your weight going down. Your fat break down. So in chemical, in biology, breakdown means oxidize. See, so if you're losing some weight, the correct terms of chemistry term is beta oxidation of fatty acid. So all our body is all about oxidation. So our whole life from when we born until the day we end is all about oxidation. So how far do you live? How long do you live? It depends on how well you have done oxidation, anti-oxidation on you. So the people living in longevity, they're living a long life. They're living a long life. There's no sickness. It's not because they have good nutrition. It's because they have done enough work on anti-oxidation. You get what I mean? So what is more important, nutrition or antioxidant? To me, antioxidant is more important. Nutrition, good nutrition will give you tough body. Maybe you can run faster, you can sing loud, you can jump higher. But the people, doesn't mean you live longer. So that's what I mean. So sorry, where did I go? So in conclusion, so Kangen water is an ionized alkaline water. So a lot of people selling Kangen water is because they try to promote alkalinity. But to me, I prefer to do more on antioxidant. Okay. So before going further, I would like to share my testimony. See, I have a problem of arrhythmia, where I have irregular heartbeat. That means my heart beat faster, and of course sometimes a bit slower. So doctor advised me to do something, and my mom also had the same problem. My mom was 84, but it's not life-threatening, but I'm aware of the problem. So after drinking this water for about 2 to 3 years seriously, I suddenly discovered that this problem is gone. So, okay, if you want me to share with you, I say, oh, my arrhythmia is gone. My irregular heartbeat is gone. So I can, my heartbeat regular now. So that's it. Suddenly the conversation stopped there. But I believe we can go further. We can go beyond that. So I want to find out why this thing happened. It is because of antioxidant. Okay, I read some articles. I go to search on YouTube. I go to search on Google, and they give me a very good explanation on that, which I'm going to share with you now. Okay, heartbeat. We have some valves, left and right, up and down in our heart. So there's a series of cells. It's called SA node, SA capital NODE. They give the signal to the cell at the top part of the heart. So it will pass through a gap. They call it gap junction to give the signal the heart where to start the valve and where to close the valve. So this is fantastic, So all this time, if you're living 50 years old, the thing shut and close for 50 years without any mistakes. Sometimes the valve open not on the correct time. Sometimes the valve close at not in the correct time. So that gives you irregular heartbeat. So what makes this happen? Because of smoking. So smokers always have this problem. A high risk of smoker. A smoker has high risk of getting irregular heartbeat. So the smoke gives you a free radical. The gives us free radical that it will oxidize the thing, and or we call it damage the gap junction. So that gives you irregular heartbeat. So how to solve the problem? When you have oxidation, the best thing is you get your anti-oxidation. So all our body are oxidized. In the process of oxidize, even you lose weight, you have better oxidation. So now, whenever there's oxidation, the best thing is to deal with it. We use antioxidant. So I agree. Many years before, I always think that antioxidant means slowing aging. This is not correct. The whole body, from the beginning to the end, is all about oxidation. Okay. So this thing, I believe that Kangen water helped me with antioxidant that improve my arrhythmia, which my heartbeat become more regular now. I will not say cure, but more regular now. So so from there goes on. So especially in the China market, they ask a lot of questions that you need to really study the whole thing now. And then we'll talk about cholesterol, high cholesterol. So I believe many of our customers, many of our drinkers, many of our customers also believe that, also giving testimony that after drinking this water, the cholesterol level go down. Okay. Now, so we also talk about cholesterol. What is cholesterol? Cholesterol is an essential fat to build our membrane wall, our cell membrane wall. So without the cholesterol, so the cell membrane will not be strong enough. Just like no concrete, the building is not strong enough. So cholesterol is not a bad thing to us. It's a good essential thing. So what makes the thing bad to us? Because we always talk about cholesterol. We scared about cholesterol because the cholesterol will build up some plaque on the wall of the artery. Then it will some blockage. So what makes this thing happen? It's again, it's smoking. It's oxidation, where you will breathe in polluted air. You know, maybe you are drinking beer, maybe you are smoking, maybe you are drinking not a good water. So all these things oxidize cholesterol. So only oxidized cholesterol can cause the plaque, cause the forming of plaque. So again, you can see all these things because of oxidation. So again, if you drink Kangen water, okay, that's why you can hear doctors say, that's why the warning, smoking increases the risk of heart disease. To come from, because when you smoke, it gives you more free radical, it will oxidize more of your cholesterol. So the thing becomes easy now. Since you know oxidation, so you just what you do, antioxidant. You stop drinking, you stop smoking, and you eat more fresh vegetable, and you drink more fresh water, you drink more Kangen water. It helps, definitely it helps. Okay, if you know all this theory, then it's more easier for you that closing, we always sharing, wow, after I'm drinking this water, I don't do claiming. It's not medical claiming. To me, it's a quite basic knowledge. Okay, even hypertension. Hypertension is not to do with even more straightforward. So, for example, hypertension. What causes hypertension? Of course, there are many factors, but the most common one is because you don't drink enough water. It sounds strange. It sounds unbelievable. Now, our blood vessel, when you drink water, not enough water, so the water volume in your blood become less. So what to do? So the blood vessel have to shrink down to a smaller size. That's very straightforward, right? When you have more water, your pipe is bigger. When you have less water, your blood vessel is smaller. So when the blood vessel is smaller, the heart need to pump harder. That is one of the factors that cause hypertension. So many of my customers, many of my Kangen user, drinker, after drinking 1 month, they found that their blood pressure going back to normal. This is nothing to do with medical claim to me. It's nothing to do with medical claim. This is very basic, very basic. Okay. So and then furthermore, this morning I heard some sharing on the diabetes. It's the same thing. Diabetes, same thing. Diabetes, diabetes, because, okay, what is diabetes? Diabetes means it comes from, so when your blood have excess of sugar, so until a certain level, it will attach with our hemoglobin. Our hemoglobin is a protein, see? So when the sugar attached to hemoglobin, we call it glycation. So this same thing happened to you, where you have your dark spot and your pigmentation on the skin, you see? So when your skin, you get excess sugar, so when they contact with your protein in your body, and then with the presence of free radical, maybe you're in the presence of oxidation agent like sunlight. So sunlight, so it becomes dark spot on your skin, wrinkles, all this old aging. So it's the same thing. So when your hemoglobin attached with the sugar, so it will attach together, it will bond together. So what is hemoglobin? Hemoglobin, when it absorb oxygen, so it will become red color. It will deliver all over the body. But after the hemoglobin attached with the sugar, it loses ability to absorb oxidation. So you become weak. You have not enough oxygen. You have not enough, and in the long run, all your body parts do not have enough oxygen. So of course, if you become weak, and then it will damage your cell, damage your organ, this and that in the long run. So I'm not doing a medical claiming that, oh, Kangen water can cure diabetes. No, but I'm telling you, if you want to prevent diabetes, you stop smoking. Because there is a glycation happen between the sugar and hemoglobin. So you take less sugar, and then you take more antioxidant fruit. You take fruit, you drink Kangen water, so to reduce the formation of glycation. That's prevent diabetes. That's very simple. Okay, so that's my sharing today. So what I'm trying to say is, we are doing some testimony. We are all the while we are doing and then suddenly the comments stop there because we don't do medical claiming. But actually, it's not enough. We can go beyond that. If you really know what happened, what is oxidation, what's alkalinity. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say today. Hi, Sam. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Key. But the other day when we were having a chat, you did mention that that this Kangen water, it really, for many of us, we don't quite understand how the water works so well. But I thought you explained it so much better the other day to me. Can you elaborate more?
Okay. Writing sometimes you can change. You can put in a better way. When you talk, sometimes you have no break. You see something like that. Okay. Anyone more to know?
Of course.
Sorry, you talk about actually I'm covered about cholesterol. We are talking about diabetes. We are talking about hypertension. Basically, we are not in a chemist. We are not chemists. We are not a doctor. We are not in a chemist lecturer. What we want is we want a basic knowledge, and then we just do our sales to convince our customers we are not doing medical claim. See, this is the basic that you should know. You should know. If you don't know, you thought this is a medical claim, but if you know it, this is not a medical claim. This is what I want to say today. Especially, for example, this morning, somebody said, actually, in fact, many of us say that 11.5, it definitely is more antioxidant. Definitely. Because 9.5 has more antioxidant than 8.5. 11.5 is definitely more than 9.5. There's nothing wrong. But the risk I'm trying to tell you is because it may affect on some of our esophagus, some of the mucus, especially just for example, you're rubbing in the running water of 11.5, your skin will gone, your tumbling will gone. So that's probably the reason why the company do not want us to drink 11.5. The risk is there. But as I say, if somebody in a position that really need to drink the water that for some sickness, this thing is a small thing compared to they get more benefit than the risk. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Okay,
So
Keith,
Sam, back to you. Yeah.
Can we ask? I think.
Yes, please.
So how long did it take you to become a 6A?
Yeah. I'm a lone ranger in Brunei at that time. I just to need to tell you that I'm a lone ranger in Brunei. Nobody take care of me, and at that time I don't really understand the water. So what I'm doing is I just looking for a buyer. Just say that this water is good, that water is good. So it took me about 13 months to be a 6A.
I see. All right. So okay. Do you share water? And is sharing water? Would you advocate anyone who join the business to also share the water?
Okay. I'm talking. It's a different market. I don't know what market are you referring to in China. In China, where one part of the city travel to another part of the city, it takes half a day. So basically, I'm not saying that I don't share, but I share. But then in many of our team members, they prefer to rent the machine to the customers for a month. Of course, some of them they share the water, but actually it doesn't work that well. It work well means it does not work well as what we expect. But sharing of water for about a week, I think is a good way. Good way. Yeah.
Okay.
To me, I think that if you talk about Kangen water, you talk about water, talk Kangen water 100 times, you better do one-time demo. If you do demo 100 times, you better let the customer try 1 week for a week. I believe that way. That way. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let me just repeat what you just said. So what you're saying is, if you were to talk about Kangen water to somebody 100 times, doing one demo to one person is equivalent to showing it to 100 people.
No. Because, for example, you saw a new prospect, you talk about Kangen water. Wow, this water is so good. So that prospect has no feeling at all. So until you see one time the demo, you get what I mean? Just one time demo. So after doing one time 100 demo, if you don't drink, he has no feeling as well. There's no feeling as well. So after he drink for 1 week, it's better than them to see 100 times the demo. That's what I believe. That's what I think. Yeah.
All right. So you're saying that drinking Kangen water, letting them to drink a Kangen water is
better,
also very
better than you do demo. Yeah.
Better than just doing demo without letting them to drink the water.
Yes.
All right. And what are your secret to your success in Kangen?
Well, you need to work hard. You can look for different people. Not every people trust the water, but I can see that just like what you say, drinking water, chanting water. Please remember, you must drink 9.5. Some our group members said that, oh, I sent this to my client for one week, but there's no effect. So what Yeah, not alien, no. Yeah, human being, same as us. So what makes you different is because you don't drink 9.5, you don't drink 3 liter a day, and you don't drink fresh water. So if you drink 9.5, if you drink 3 liter a day, if you drink fresh water, definitely you will see the change. You see the changes. Just like if you cannot say that you change your tire, you change your brake lining, you change your brake fluid, you can't stop the car. No, I don't believe that. The only thing is the difference maybe is probably some people got it 1 week. Somebody need to feel it maybe 2 weeks. That kind of thing happens. But definitely you will feel some different, some changes, some different. That's what I mean.
So, Key, my next question to you is, what is your closing ratio like? Let's say if you sort of show demo to 10 people, how many sales do you get out of every 10 demo that you do?
Okay, I did ever do demo without any sales. So I did do demo with 1 demo with 6 sales. So to me, it depends on because I still believe different market have different ratio. Yeah, people are looking for business, or people are you got a prospect which are very, very keen on good health product. So, but I have a downline who's Sam know about her. I think his ratio is very high. Maybe 2 demo, 1 sales. Sometimes that's why everybody want him to do demo for them. Yeah.
Okay, and how about follow up? Is follow up very important?
Yes. It's very important, very important. In my market in China, you see, everybody want to do follow up. Everybody want to do service, because comparing to a new prospect where he do not know anything about Kangen water, is much better you follow up, or maybe you do service for a Kangen user. So basically, I believe that basically we calculated 5 services we done. 1 sales will you'll get 1 sales. You'll get 1 sales, for example. But you need to travel quite far. Sometimes you need to travel 2 hours to the customer house. Probably the customer value your presence. So after you do 5 times, basically 4 or 5 times, they'll get 1 customer for us. They will get 1 customer for us. I believe that, yeah, and I see it and I prove it, yeah.
So, okay,
especially Meng, I think you also know that anybody who want to do the follow up, who want to do the service, let me do it. Let him do it. He like to do that, and in fact, it's quite effective. It's very effective.
When you
and
say
from there, we know that the pre-filter is very, very important. It's damn important. Without the pre-filter, the taste looks different. Yeah, especially even this morning, someone has said that, maybe a big machine do not have a proper pre-filter that makes the taste different. Yes. The pre-filter is very, very important. Yeah, we have done quite a study on the pre-filter. Then it really makes the water different. And there are few customers of my customers, they insist to change the pre-filter every month. Do you hear that? Every month. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. He can taste the difference. He can taste the water different after 1 month. Okay, back to you.
Okay, Key, just now you mentioned about giving service will get you a sale. You said after doing 5 service, you're very likely to get a referral sale from the customer.
Yes, referral sale. Yes.
Can you just elaborate a bit by what do you mean by service?
Service means to be frank to you, many of the customers are very busy. He don't listen. He didn't really sit down and listen to you. So he expect you to do some services for example, because to me, Kangen water is the machine is not easy to use. A lot of function, for the new user, a lot of function. So luckily we have gone through that until we really know about how the machine functions, what's the benefit of every water. But sometimes in many cases, new customer does not have patience to listen to you, and it do not have patience to look through any function of the machine. So after you pay him a few visits, then he really knows. For example, fresh water, 9.5, all these things he knows. Then he feels that the water is good. I have a very big chance that he will get a referral sales for you, because this water is good. Why not? I introduce to my brothers and neighbors, and of course they have a good friend. So to me, this is the best part of making referral sales in my market. I don't know in Malaysia. I don't know. To be frank to you, I'm not saying something bad about. I haven't seen a Malaysian user using a good filter. No, I haven't seen yet.
Okay, so what I'm getting from you is that service can be anything. Service can be going to your customer's place to do the e-cleaning or even the deep cleaning. Would that be right?
Oh yes.
It can also mean going to visit them and sort of like taking the trouble to just explain to them how to use a machine, right?
Oh, okay. After installing the machine, definitely have a lot of questions. Definitely. How to use, some query, this and that. Definitely they will have. Yeah, they will have. So as you say, every month, because China is a hot water area, so if you don't wash in 1 month, the water quality will go down. The freshness, something is different. So after you deep clean for them, they can feel it's fresh. And then you just tell them this water machine lasts for lifetime. I can say lifetime, as long as you use it, So they are very happy. Because they have been using this other machine. So of course, that other machine also causes a lot of problem. And then this machine, you can refresh, you can cleaning every month. Oh, why not? It's a good, yeah. If you talk about, okay.
Go on, continue.
Okay, you carry on, please.
No, I've also I've come across many cases. I hear from a lot of Kangen users, right? Some of them, after having the machine for 1 or 2 years, they're still drinking the clean water, which is pH 7, because they're not sure about how to use the machine. So it is so important that a distributor, right, should pay the customers a few visits, so that to even actually check on them whether they are using the machine correctly. Right?
Oh yes. That's why I always say that actually it's not easy to use a water machine for a new user. There are many functions. Some people even drink beauty water. I mean, for 1 year. Yeah, I've come across that. Yeah. So if you visit them, okay. And in some of my group members, they also do one trick. So they, after installing the machine, they put some paper clip. There are two in the 9.5 bottle and tap water. So after 1 month, they come back. You can see the 9.5 is still there, no rust, but the one with the tap water is rusty already. So you also give them a very good impression on the machine. So this thing, it helps. It helps to promote.
So do you actually supply them the 2 bottles to put the paper clip to?
We buy it from IKEA. Yeah.
All right.
So what I'm trying to say,
Okay.
Okay, what I'm trying to say now is, you see, my strategy is more on referral sales by the customers. So you visit the customers and do service for the customers. So I believe this thing works rather than maybe Malaysia they are different. Just call them, they will come, but not in my market. You call them, they will not come.
So that's Yeah, that is a two very strong tip for the distributors here. So going to service a customer, by servicing your customer, your customer is likely to give you a referral. All right,
Yes,
and
yes, yes, yes.
it is far easier to sell to somebody who was referred rather than going to approach a new fresh customer, because
You're
somebody
right.
has already opened the door for you, isn't
You're
it?
right.
Yeah.
In fact, some of the user, they buy the second machine for their loved one, for their parents at hometown. You know, some of they buy for their brothers and sisters. They buy. I have one customer in China. He bought 25 machines.
Wow.
He bought 25 machines by himself. Yeah. And then, of course, he also upgrade from ST501 upgrade to K8, this and that lah.
Okay.
So all these things because we do service.
Right. So it's doing servicing. Now, can you just ask the listeners here, how many of you here you actually go and see your customers after they have sold the machine? You actually go and see them at least 3 times in the past in the following 1 year. How many of you actually go and follow up with your customer? I mean, I'm talking about a customer who has already bought a machine. How many of you go and visit them again to explain how the machine works, to do the e-cleaning for them? You visit them more than 3 times. Can you type in I if you do that? Himanshu Indri, okay? Dr. Rajkumar, not many people, no? Okay? So, wow, Prita goes every month. Fantastic. So this is so it is so important that we look after our customer, because if you look after your customer, the customer will be referring you some sales, and it is so much easier to get a sale from somebody who's referred to you rather than approaching new prospects. Okay. Now, what else I was going to say to you is now we also understand that I think I don't know about I think in Malaysia, many of the distributors, right? You sell a machine and that's the last you see of the customer.
Yeah, right. I also do that.
Right? Yeah. So
and can I say something? And buy a very cheap pre-filter, which is I think is not correct. So when you buy a very cheap filter, cheap pre-filter, yeah. Only customer drink the water, they get benefit. They will love the water, and they will get referral sales, and they can be a distributor.
Yes. So okay, this somebody just shared here that Dr. Vivek Banaga, he shared that he started doing deep cleaning for his customers. All right, that's about half an hour. So I know some people actually find that going to see a customer by doing cleaning, you're spending time there for half an hour, and you're doing it for free. Do you think, okay, Key, do you mind we just invite somebody else to come and speak? One of the audience, Key.
Sure.
Doctor, I mean, Dr. Vivek, are you there? Can we have you to come on to just quickly share a bit about how you do the e-cleaning for your prospect? Just maybe a 2 to 3 minute share. Dr. Vivek, are you there?
Sure. Hi, Sam. Today also there will be no video. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Sam, I'm sorry for the video. Today also no video. Okay,
no
this is a very recent experience. It's just amazing sharing today, because this is something which I was thinking, why with the company for the last 47 years running, and no one, not even a single person talking about why this magical water is magical. It's just amazing. Thank you so much today. I try to cover the similar topics in my presentation as well. Okay, now what I've started doing is I have actually started giving my customers, not all of them, but people who were not conversing, who were not in communication, I started going to their house personally and give in the context of giving deep training. What is that? So when I talk manual process, it has to be done, and the conversation starts, which has stopped, the communication starts, and it's like making them a family, part of your family, and they feel so much, taking environment changes. People whom I sold the machine, and they were thinking that, oh, Dr. Nagar has just earned money from me, and nothing is happening to me. And once you start an hour, because then they don't, then you share testimonials, the people who are close to you, and they can actually, talk to those people who have got benefited. It's just amazing way how, and I start getting, from people who have bought SD501, they start ordering K8, and it's just amazing.
Great.
Over to you,
Great.
Sam.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vivek. So, okay,
Pleasure.
so let's all give Dr. Vivek a big hand here. All right. All right. So, okay, back to Key. Key, thank you so much for sharing. I think that one of the big things, the big takeaway from here is that when you shared about servicing your customers, because when you go and service your customer will probably appreciate what you're doing for them. You're giving value to your customer, and when you're giving value to your customer, and it's also, if you don't go and service your customer, you don't have a chance to talk to your customer to get referrals. And one of the key issue here is you want to get referrals from a customer, right? And how do you get referrals from a customer? The only way to get referrals from a customer is to go and visit them. It's as simple as that, right? So for anyone here who don't already make it a practice of seeing your customer, it's a good way to follow up with them, make sure that they are drinking the water correctly, and also to educate them about what the water can do. Because sometimes many of the customers who drink the water, they just do not know the power of the water. And if you can spend more time with them, the more time you spend with them, the more they're going to understand about the machine. And Keith, can I ask you, do you actually talk to them, right? Because many of the customers, they buy the machine for the for the product. Do you actually talk to them about the business?
Yeah, if they buy the product as a user, so let them use. So after they start to get referral sales, they will talk to the business. Yep, definitely, yes, yeah.
Okay, so so can you just maybe share with us, right? Some of your customers whom you were servicing, and some of them, is the biggest, or rather, is there any customer of yours who started off as an end user? All right, they were not interested in the business. They started as an end user, and after that, they went crazy with the business.
Sorry, come again. Sam?
Do you have any customers, right, who bought a machine? They started off as a customer, as an end user. They're not interested to do the machine. Do you have any end user customers who subsequently went crazy to do the business?
Yes, definitely. The one typical one is Zhao La, that you know.
Okay, all right. So
he used the water. He used the machine for 4 years. Then only can do the business.
Oh, use the machine for 4 years. All right.
Yeah.
Now, just bear with me. I'm just checking something here. I'm just looking at the. I did some research into. Wait, where is it? I did some research yesterday. I wanted to find out how many machines your group has sold. And this lady, like that you just mentioned, Miss Zhao. One second, I'm getting there now. Miss Zhao, wow, Miss Zhao has sold 1,600 machines. Your end user customer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just imagine
he
yeah, go on.
She don't even do a single she don't even do a single demo until she was 6As.
Oh, I
So
see.
after becoming 6As, as you know, his client, one of the client, to spend more than 1 million China renminbi to build a Kangen water shop. You heard about it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm aware
So
about it.
he do about 2,000 demo in 1 year. Every
Wow.
day do about 5 to 6 demo. Something amazing about her. Yeah.
So you're talking about this end user who started off as an end user for 4
Yep.
years, didn't do anything, then only became a distributor 4 years later. Okay, fantastic. Are there any questions that from the floor here? Someone did ask about to talk about recovery from COVID. All right, Debbie did ask about that, but I think this is not appropriate because we cannot claim that our machine cures this and that. And talking about COVID is something which is very sensitive. It is totally not appropriate to talk about it here. Okay, so so other than that, so it's been an amazing session, Key. I think the biggest takeaway here is that service. Okay, servicing your customer, because if you when you go and service a customer, when you get a sale, that sale. I think one of the biggest issue for many of the customers or many of the distributors here is they say they run out of leads. All right. But you can never run out of leads, because if you were to go and see your customer over and over again, you'll be getting referrals. And the referrals will keep on leading to new referrals. Okay. So I wish to thank you, Key, for being with us today. We still have a few
You're
minutes.
welcome,
So
Sam. Yeah.
perhaps we can still take some questions from the floor. Would there be any questions from the floor here? So
Someone, I think I saw is asking me whether I was in China or Brunei. I was in Brunei because it's locked down for the past 1 year. I cannot go China now.
yeah, right. And okay,
Yeah.
so Key, so for any new guys who's joining the business, any new people, right, who join the business, what would you tell them to do?
I was thinking they are a bit different from the time we learned about Kangen than today. So when we started to know about Kangen, there's market, there's no people know about Kangen. So I can feel that when we talk about Kangen now to the new guy, to the new distributor, and then this distributor might find that must discover that market is a bit saturated. That sorry to use the word saturated. Market is a bit people are know more about Kangen. We talk about this. Oh, I got already. Oh, you talk about. Oh, I heard about it. Where when we learned about Kangen probably 7 years ago, there's no people know much about Kangen water. Yeah. So maybe my advice is you really need to study about Kangen. You really know about Kangen company profile. So what I'm trying to say is, you see, when you talk about new prospect, I always start with this conversation. Okay, talk about water machine. Which country's product you think is the best machine for the drinking machine? Which part? Then is it America? I said no. Is it Korea and China? Korea and Japan? Yeah, I said Japan. Yes. So you're interested to know which brand of the Japanese brand selling the best in Japan market? Then the prospect suddenly he bright. I say yes, this Kangen water. So probably only a few sentences. So probably you will attract his attention to know more about this. So I believe need to now people are quite impatient. They don't have a patience to listen to you for a long explanation. No, only a few sentences. In fact, in my group, I've done 3 minutes introducing Kangen. Only 3 minutes. You cannot more than that. So you need to keep information in compact in 3 minutes, because if more than 3 minutes, people not that patient to listen to you. So that kind of thing we try to work on it. Only 3 minutes. Okay, this kind of thing lah. So whether the penetration of this information will attract his attention, so they'll hand on it lah. Unless you get a good friend that he's willing to spend the whole day afternoon with you, which I think now it's not easy lah. People who spend the whole afternoon with you is not easy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
All right, so thank you once more. Let's all give Key a big hand for being with us today, everybody. All right.
Thank you for attention. Thank you. Yeah.
So let's all put to use what we have learned from here. All right. So Key, I would like to just the remainder of the few minutes here to just talk about next speaker. Next week we'll be having a speaker to talk about goal setting. And in fact, I've also gotten him to also do a one-day workshop on goal setting. All right. Now, goal setting is so important for all of us because so when you don't have your goal set for your future, right? You just don't sit down to actually plan ahead as to what you want to do and how to go about doing it, especially in the Kangen business. So there is I want you all to take note. There's a workshop happening on the 30th of this month, which is happening about 2 weeks from today. All right, 3 Saturdays from today. And it's going to be a paid event. All right, because it's going to be a one-day event on setting or rather on prioritizing and mapping out your activities that you want to do for the rest of the year. Now, wouldn't you agree with me that if you were to sort of spend one day to map out what you intend to do with your life or with your business for the next 1 year, you'll be getting far better results. All right. Who would agree with me on that? Okay. Now, can I just see here for those of you who have just come in, right? Because I did speak a bit on this earlier. Who will be interested to attend a one-day goal setting workshop? Can you just type in an I in the chat box, right? Just to get an indication. Okay, fantastic. All right. Now this is going to be a paid event because we feel that if you don't pay anything, people don't take it seriously. All right. So watch out for this event coming up, which is in about 3 Saturdays from now. And also, I will be getting him to come and speak next week. All right. This guy he's had a lot of experience in leading a goal setting workshops. I think he's done about 150 of them. So with that, we thank you for being with us today. All right, and then one more big hand for Key today, who came to share his wisdom on Kangen. So, all right, guys. So thank you for being with us. We'll see you again next week. All right, and I'm gonna just give everybody a chance to unmute themselves, and we're gonna take a group photo. Can you all turn on your video? And so that you can have a photo. Put on your best smiles, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
you, sir. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Dr. Vivian.
Thanks a lot, man. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. King.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye. Take care.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. everyone. Sampier.
Thank you, Mr. Key. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Sampier.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you for all for speaking.
Thank you. Very, very thanks.
Thank you. Kangen.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
And go and
Bye.
study
Bye.
the customers to get referral sales.
Bye.
Because by the way, for those of you, right? Come in. I look forward to seeing you at the Essential.
Hello, sir. Sir, can I ask you something? Hello. Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Can I ask you, sir? I'm a patient of hydrocephalus. 6 times surgery I have done for hydrocephalus, and I'm a TB meningitis person too. How
Sorry,
this
I think-
machine can help me?
What is your
I-
condition? What
I
condition?
have a hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus.
No.
Shunt on my head. There is a plastic shunt in my head,
Okay.
and there are totally three shunt in my body, two in my head and one in my lumbar. And then also, doctor told that